Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Crypto Takeover coming back with another crypto video for y'all again today. And on today, we're going to be going over the Bitcoin charts. Let's see what's happening here. It looks like we broke down out of our wedge, actually our ascending channel that we were in a little while ago. Looks like we broke down below it with some volume. So we're just going to take a look at the charts to see what they're telling us. We're kind of ranging at about the 6,200 area right now. So will that last long? Are we going to be down here for a little bit longer? Maybe you can go lower. Let's take a look at the charts and see. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that we all can be updated every single day that I make a video, because we do make videos daily on this channel. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So if y'all are unfamiliar with what what indicators I'm using the market cipher indicator by CryptoFace. So if y'all are interested in that, go check him out as well. And we're gonna see here on our 15-minute. We're gonna start here and just kind of go through the charts really quick. Right now, working on two different accounts right now, sitting in about 20% profit on one and then about 5% profit on the other one. So I gave the signal last night to my members in the Discord channel to stay continued on their short right now, and they went ahead and they're doing pretty good right now. So if they followed my lead on this. So if y'all are curious about my ins and outs of the market, y'all can feel free to join my Patreon page as well. So I'm thinking about doing an April special for this month, since I know a lot of people are going through some tough times right now. But if you do want to trade with us, and if you're interested in just having a really good trading group to lean on, then I'd totally recommend checking out the Crypto Takeover Patreon page and the Discord trading group as well. So there's only one tier in there. You just get signed up for that tier, and then I'll give you access to the Discord channel. So join us and look for that discount special too going on this month as well. So with that being said, we'll start here on our 15-minute. It does look like we are getting a nice little rejection at our VWAP now. It looks like the bears are in control as we speak right now, so that could change. We could have a little run up to retest the VWAP to see if we'll make our way back above it. But as of right now, it looks like we're kind of hinting toward a little bit more of some downwards momentum. Our red money flow is kind of moving up just a tad bit here, looking like it kind of wants to come off into that red. If we do get a rejection here, that could signal a little bit more downwards momentum as well. 15-minute chart. So if we look into our 30-minute here, you can see our money flow is still in the red. We had some potential bottoms with some big green dots that are also appearing for us as well. Still getting a nice rejection into that bottom range there below the VWAP as well. 45-minute, also pretty much the same thing. Some potential bottoms here, but money flow is moving in red, still kind of holding us down below our some of our key resistance points right now. So we can take a look at that and see that we might be getting held down just a little bit more before the bulls decide to step in, maybe during our daily close. We'll have to see how the day ends for us as well. We can also see here that we did have a nice little peek into the greenish area on our Cypher B, but as of right now, it looks like we do want to kind of make our way into that reddish money flow, but also having a nice little bottoming out pattern with our Cypher B blue wave as well. Are kind of trending below, pretty far below our 13 and our 100. It looks like we have a little bit of a death cross happening here too as well. I believe we got all those death crosses on our previous charts as well, right? So within our 13 and our 100. If y'all are interested in what buy sell signals I use, I do give those to my Patreon members. So on my Patreon page, I have pretty much all my private videos on there about how I set up my TradingView account. My two favorite altcoins, which one of the altcoins could actually end up flipping the market cap value of Bitcoin in the near term future. So if y'all are interested in what those are, feel free to join us in the Patreon page as well. So this is my Brave browser ad, and I'll just go ahead and click that so that way I can get paid out in BAT token by the end of the month. No, I did not say the BAT soup, I said BAT token. Hopefully they're not funding any BAT soup at all, but yeah, BAT token is basic attention token. If y'all are unsure of that, I'll give a little rundown of that here in a little bit. But yeah, so looking at our 1 hour here, we can kind of see that we are kind of making our way down into that reddish money flow right now, but maybe a potential bottom, some consolidation here. We're going to take a look and see exactly what's going to happen. I would expect a little bit of ranging down here in this low 6K area for the meantime. 2 hour also had that nice sell signal back up here. We took this down to the bottom. So that was a pretty nice play. Money flow is still in the red. It does kind of look like we want to put in somewhat of a bottom here, a little bit of a round off tangent kind of going to the side here, but haven't seen a big green dot nor a small green dot either. So I told y'all about the Patreon page. If y'all want to get signed up for that and trade with us, y'all are welcome to. If y'all do want to just sign up for the newsletter, y'all can. It's free to sign up for. It's an easy way to keep in touch with me just in case anything happens to where I'm not able to post videos or, whether something else happens, I don't know. But this world's crazy. It's changing every single day. So we'll just keep up to the times. Get signed up for the newsletter. I'll post private videos that I've given my Patreon members into the newsletter sometimes as well. So the last one the last private video I've posted in the newsletter was how to get TradingView for 50 to 60% off. I told the newsletter subscribers about it as well. So I also do giveaways every once in a while too. If y'all want to qualify for those, just sign up for the newsletter as well. The Discord channel or the Discord server is free to join, so y'all can join us in there and chat with us a little bit. But the trading group is private, and in order to sign up for that or get access to it, you need to be signed up for as a Patreon member. And then also the Telegram group is growing still. So I'd recommend that y'all show y'all's friends about the Telegram group. I like to do like news updates in there, news articles. Then I'll also reference some of the things that I tell my trading group members, what my ins and outs of the market are as well. Post our profits in there too. So y'all can keep up to date with me on Telegram as well. Find a lot of interesting things on Telegram. So I like to share those too with my group on Telegram. And that's also free to join if y'all are interested. Let's go back to the charts real quick. So we can see on a 2 hour, we're still kind of getting held down by this red money flow here. It does look like we want to kind of put in a potential bottom with our blue wave, Cypher B blue wave down there. Still trending under some key resistance EMAs, getting that death cross here on our 2 hour as well. That's pretty noticeable. So it does look like we want to break down out of this channel that we have found ourselves in. I redrew this channel because just going off of some different ideas that I've seen here and there, and that's one of the things there's a lot of ideas out there, and I had just posted I think to my VIP members about this. Where is it? And so I told them that you can't speculate a multi-day target without a multi-week geometric setup. So the setup is everything, but that's just really why, some of my ideas don't take for granted, but at the same time, I don't take everyone else's ideas for granted either. And I really just kind of say, oh, that looks cool. Oh, okay, well, yeah, it could play out that way. But I don't really I don't let it affect me in the way that I see the market either, So I think that's one of the hardest learning curves is that, you get into some of these groups that just have very vast, large numbers in them, and people are saying, it's going to go this way, it's going to go that way, it's going to go this way, it's going to go that way, or we could go up and down, and it's just like, okay. Learn what works for you, right? And I'm not saying everyone in my trading group needs to go by what I do, but it is just a reference point for the most part. So that's why I'm there, and I'm willing to help people out as needed. But also, once you start getting into some of these trading groups, you can see some of the other trading groups that I am in. I have the links in the description box of what are some other Patreon members that I support that are in the crypto space, and then also some of the other trading groups that I'm in as well. Y'all can check those out. But honestly, I don't really check them that much. I use them as reference because I enjoy the teachers that were had created the page. I created the group. Such as Crypto Faces group, and I also follow Sin Crypto, but I don't really associate too much with the group. I just get the knowledge that I need, and then I make my trade from there, right? And so that's one of the things I think a lot of people get caught up on, is that they're kind of worried about what everyone else has to say and what everyone else thinks of their idea. And on all honesty, it's really just, if it's working for you, then let it work for you, you know. And you can take everything as a grain of salt. I've always said that. I haven't really been preaching it much here lately, but everything that anyone says, take it with a grain of salt, you know, because no one knows 100% for sure, right? It's all based on probability, and I've been reading a few books here and there about trading. The Turtle Traders, what was the other one? Trading in the Zone. So working on a few different trading books as well, and you know, it goes into a lot of theory, but at the same time, I think there's key values in there too as well, if you do want to learn how to have strong hands during a trade, as you know, just mindset really, and it's really a lot of it comes down to mindset. It sounds kind of you know, cliche to say that, you know, as entrepreneurs like to say mindset. And in all honesty, like trading is, whenever you're in a trade, you really have to have the right mindset for it. Are you going to be willing to hold it? You know, how much are you willing to lose? You know, where do you want to take profit at? So that's one of the key indicators that or one of the key factors that I like to go on, is that, you know, what is your mindset in before you decide to make the trade, or, you know, and are you pretty confident in it or whatever, you know? So just going off on a little tangent there, but I hope that y'all understand that too, and take everything with a grain of salt, right? Especially if you're in some of these larger groups. And that's really one of the reasons why I wanted to keep my trading group, my Patreon trading group, so small, was because I just didn't want there to be a lot of extra noise. And it happens, it still happens in my group too as well, but at the same time, like, you know, I have really good people in there too. They're willing to help you a lot, but at the same time, just take everything with a grain of salt, and learn how to risk reward, and then go from there. Because people like to jump in and out of the markets too much, when really, you know, we should only be taking maybe a couple trades here and there throughout the week or the month, right? So let's get into our 6 hour. 6 hour, no sell signal just yet. Our Heikinashis are starting to turn red just a tad bit though, so that's another indication that we could be heading to the downside. I think our money flow is still in the red on our 4 hour as well. Starting to trim below the 13 EMA on our 6 hour now as well too. So we'll probably see some nice little sell off here if we start to close below that for the most part. And then we can also see that money flow is starting to move into that red there on our 6 hour, going into our 8 hour. Heikinashis are starting to turn red as well, indicating that we could have a little bit of a sell-off peak here, but our money flow is starting to move into the green on our 6 hour, so we need to be a little bit aware of what's happening here. We did have a nice little consolidation out into where we could, you know, start to move up just a tad bit. The fact that our money flow is starting to turn green, but then our Heikinashis are turning red. We do have a little bit of a rejection here with the red dot as well on the blue wave. So we'll probably really need to keep an eye on that to see what's going to happen. Our 12 hour money flow is still in the red, kind of clipping down there just a tad bit as well. Nice blood diamond there that has appeared for us. So we could expect a little bit more downwards momentum here in the near term future. So just be really aware of that. And, you know, we haven't started trending below our 13 just yet, but it does look like we are wanting to close below it going into our regular candles. Blood diamond has appeared there as well too. Yeah, I would say that it looks like there's plenty of momentum to the downside there based on that money flow that's clipping as well. I'm surprised that our 6 hour hasn't really clipped down too much, you know, but it does look like it's ready to. Was that our 8 hour? Yeah, this is our 8 hour and 6 hour, 6 hour and 8 hour. No, it's just the 8 hour. Just the 8 hour was still kind of moving into that greenish money flow. You know, we could get a nice little rounded top here and then come back down. That's a possibility as well. But this 12 hour giving us a blood diamond signal. We just need to keep that in the midst of probability, right? And then as we move down here, you can see that we're still getting another rejection here on our 21 hour as well with the red dot. We did have a sell signal here on a red dot. I thought, oh no, we had the buy signal. Yeah, we could get a flash of a sell pretty soon. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that and see what's going to happen. Going into our daily, we have our daily time, daily sell signal that has signaled for us. As well, we're getting a nice little spinning top here on our daily open as well. Market kind of unsure of where it wants to go as of right now, but I think we can kind of get an idea based on some of the time frames that we've seen so far. So now, if y'all are interested in upgrading to the TradingView Pro Plus plan or the Premium plan, if you're using Market Cipher, I'd recommend at least getting the Pro Plus plan. It allows you to have a few more indicators on the screen rather than just your Market Cipher indicators, which I think on Pro plan you can only have 3 indicators. On Pro Plus you can have 5 indicators. So you can have your whales buy sell signals that I tell you how to set up in the Patreon page, and then you could have your other Aldo EMAs that I tell you how to set up in the Patreon page as well. And then your premium plan allows unlimited pretty much for everything, alerts and all that good stuff too. So like I said, I tell y'all how to get 50% off of this in the Patreon page as well. If y'all do want to upgrade, just use the link in the description box. So I am working on a trading bot right now with 3 commas. So if y'all are interested in making trading bots for yourself, I would recommend getting a 3 commas account. So link down in the description box below, and y'all can check that out. If you do want to just buy and hodl, I recommend buying a Ledger Nano X or S. So I think right now Ledger is giving away a free Ledger Nano S whenever you buy a Ledger Nano X. So check that out, link in the description box. If y'all do want to know what platform we use for trading, we use the Bybit platform. So feel free to sign up for the Bybit if y'all are interested in leverage trading, link down in the description box. But then I want you to access the testnet first and learn exactly what everything on this platform entails. Learn what market orders are, what limit orders are, how to ladder orders, how to adjust your leverage and everything like that too when you're in a trade. So when you get signed up, just ask chat how to access the testnet. It's like a 2-step process. They'll step you through it and you'll be fine. So then Prime XBT is another trading platform. You can leverage trade Bitcoin, S&P 500, a bunch of different commodities and fiat currencies all using Bitcoin. So super cool. Check it out. And then as y'all know, that ad that popped up in the bottom right hand corner, that was a Brave browser ad. And basically what Brave allows you to do is to have all the other pop-ups that like Google ads and stuff like that, those all get blocked basically, and you just only see Brave browser ads that pop up in the bottom right hand corner. Well, I get paid out every time I click on one of those ads at the end of every month. So this will refill itself at the end of every month, and I've just been accumulating some BAT token on the side as I have my browser open. They'll pop up every once in a while and I'll click it. You can opt in and out of letting those ads appear in the bottom right hand corner, but the Brave shields are basically all the other ads that pop up on normal browsers and websites. You can block those pretty much. So super cool, convenient. I love this browser. It is the browser of the future. If y'all are interested in downloading it, link in the description box. And then also CryptoTab browser allows you to mine Bitcoin straight from your computer, just using a super lightweight browser as well. I don't really use it to browse the web too much, but you can just leave it as a process running in your background, and it will allow you to mine Bitcoin using your computer hardware. I have it running on two other computers, 2 other laptops that I don't really use anymore, but they're just kind of sitting around. And then also you can download the app on either your phone or your tablet and have it running in the background process on your phone or tablet. So those old phones or tablets you don't use anymore, it's a nice way to start earning some passive income. Just download the app in the App Store and go ahead and get started. And let's see. Oh yeah, it's just another way for you to support the Bitcoin network without having to set up ASIC miners and ANT miners all the time either. That's beyond my head right now, so I really didn't dive into it, to be honest, but this is pretty lightweight and easy to comprehend, so totally would recommend that if you are interested in learning how to mine Bitcoin. Then also check me out on Instagram and Twitter. Y'all can follow me on there. Feel free to, I post some pretty interesting things on Twitter as well too. Twitter following is kind of growing there too as well. So thanks for everyone showing support. But if y'all really have any direct questions, just message me on Discord, and I'll feel free to answer y'all on there. So let's jump back into the charts. This is our 1 day. So our 1 day also giving us some interesting candle body closes. And I did kind of want to go over the monthly charts really quick just to see what was happening here, since we did have our monthly that closed not too long ago. I'm not all about the April Fool's jokes and stuff either. So if y'all were looking for an April Fool's joke, sorry, I'm not really into all that stuff, you know. But yeah, so we have our sell signal here on our 2-day, or we're about to look at our 2-day. No sell signal just yet. We are kind of getting this range here, consolidation, to see what side we want to break down on. But as we can see that once we get into our 3-day, we're still pretty nicely into our red money flow. 3-day does kind of want to clip up just a tad bit there, so that could be a good indicator. But then our 5-day is really just pulling us down for the most part, getting that nice movement into that red money flow there. And getting some nice crosses here. Let's go into our weekly, see what's happening. So kind of looks like we want to bottom out here just a tad bit, but not quite getting there just yet. And then as we get into our monthly close, looks like we are closing below that. We're closing below the 13 EMA. So ouch, that looks pretty heinous. That looks pretty heinous to be, as Crypto Kirby would say. So, you know, when we start to close below our 13 EMA, that doesn't look too fun right now. But we'll just have to keep an eye on it and see what happens. Let's go into our 3-month chart. I'm just curious about what this is saying. Also, getting some nice support there on our 13 EMA on our 3-month chart. But you know, if we break below 6,200, we'll start to fulfill that body below that 6,200 level. So just need to keep an eye on that as well. Let's go into our 21-day chart, which is equivalent to our 3-week chart. Also closing below, 21-day. So if y'all stuck around for the video, comment down below 21-day chart. If y'all have stuck around this far, I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. And 21-day is also closing below the 13 EMA as well. So this could end up being somewhat of a bearish month for us. But we could get nice bounces here. So we'll just have to wait and see. You know, our 2-day and our 3-day are still looking kind of bullish. And then I think our 8-hour was ready to start moving into that green money flow as well. So this could be an interesting day to see what exactly happens from here on out. But I want to thank y'all for coming back to the channel. Thanks for showing support. I'll see y'all in the VIP section of our trading group on the Patreon page. So go ahead and get signed up for that. Look forward to catching y'all in there. I'll be sending out an email update on the discount that I'll be offering this month as well. So with that being said, thanks for tuning in, y'all. This is Crypto Takeover, coming back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I make a Bitcoin video every single day on this channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one.